Nicola Valley at the training center. Adagio is a dark bay horse that Helen is riding. He's only 7 years old. 6. He's almost 7. And both ungaro and adagio are not really used to riding in front of a big crowd, so they're being really well behaved for us actually right now. And Alita Allen is riding Vito, the other white horse, just at a flying change across the diagonal. And he is one of our schoolmasters.
You get a little excited when we've got some feedback here. Anyway, welcome to this demonstration, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about dressage. Dressage is a French word. It means training in French, and its roots are in ancient Greece. It's a system for training horses and riders to use the natural aids of the horse, the walk, the trot, and the canter, and the natural aids of the rider. That is their hands, their legs, their seat, to guide and control the horse. Dressage builds flexibility, obedience, and gymnastic ability in the horse and rider. We have 5 national levels of competition, and if you guys were watching the show today, you saw many of them. That's training through 4th level, and then there are 3 international levels, starting with St. George, intermediate, and the highest, which is the Olympic level, the Grand Prix level. And the 2 riders on the white horses have ridden the Grand Prix before. I believe that Nicole has been shortlisted or longlisted for our USET. So all of the movements are built on basic response to the rider. Each level and each test within the level places more difficult and complex demands on the horse, but always within the framework of the basic gaits and the movements that are natural to the horse at liberty. The rider communicates his desires to the horse by means of the aids, the seat, the legs, the back, and the weight. Now, many of you are dressage riders, and you'll have people at your table that perhaps have not watched dressage before, so feel free to chime in and explain to them what's going on. Right now, we see Nicole is riding this horse in a little bit of the piaffe, which is, this horse is new to the movement, but he is demonstrating quite a lot of talent for it. The piaffe is the trot on the spot. Very nice. That's the highest degree of collection in the movement required at the Grand Prix. Lita is showing us beautiful sweeping half pass across the school. And now Nicole is showing the opposite end of the spectrum, the lengthening of stride into the extended trot, and Lita is following suit. Beautiful. And Nicole is now demonstrating a little bit of the passage, which is the slow motion, elevated, cadenced, collected trot. We'll give her a moment to get back in gear there. Easy. And Helen is riding a young bay horse here who is quite nervous about the sound. So she's sitting very still, very quietly, trying to relax him. Letting him get used to these sounds. And he's going to dance around a little bit, and you'll notice that while he's dancing around, he looks a lot like the horse that was practicing the piaffe. And this is what happens with our young horses when they're excited, when they're nervous. They'll trot on the spot, they'll get very electric and move their legs very quickly, and it's quite beautiful. And over time, we organize them and teach them to do this at our request. And now she's relaxing his neck and moving him sideways to supple him, give him confidence. Lovely. Now he's starting to look like he can handle it again. Well done. Now Lita is riding her horse in the canter. She's going to demonstrate to us some of the development of the pirouette work. She's spiraling in the circle and bringing the horse's haunches to the inside, and little by little she's getting almost to the spot. But the horse will canter, pirouette with the hind legs traveling a tiny little place on the table or even on a plate. Beautiful. Very impressive. So pirouettes, full pirouettes are required at intermediate, the medium FEI level. Half pirouettes are required at the St. George level. And in Grand Prix freestyle, double pirouettes are allowed. Very nice. All right. And Helen is now demonstrating the shoulder in. Horse is bent to the left and moving to the right. His hind legs are traveling down the wall and the forehand is off the wall. This is the first of the lateral movements, helping to develop the bend, the collection, and the suppleness of the young horse. And you'll see leader walking across the long side of the arena, and in all the way from training level to the Grand Prix, the walk is required in all of the tests, and it is judged for purity of gait and relaxation. Now you can see Nicole is riding some pirouette work, and she's working with a younger horse, less experienced, so she's doing the same movement a little bit larger so that he can understand the movement without stress. After the collection, we send the horse forward to free him up. Now Lita's showing us some flying changes. Very good. So those of you who are well versed in dressage may be counting the changes, seeing the tempi changes. And those of you that aren't experienced in dressage, you might notice that the horse is leading a little bit with the inside leg, and then he'll jump in the air and lead with the other inside leg. All right, we're about to do a line of 4 tempis down the long side. We'll see if we can count with Nicole. She's going to give us a shot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 3. There we go. 4.5. Well done. Ready to give it a shot, Lita? All right. It's wonderful for these horses to have the chance to work with this crowd because they need to learn that it's fun. Well done.
Yep.
Circle around in the spot and then catch up with you.
Okay.
And then the mule sewing, she'll come up towards you. You want to do the center together? Across the
It's all right. Awesome. So one of the ways that dressage has been developed is for quadrille work and for demonstration. There we go. Half pass to the right. And half pass to the left. And in military demonstrations, horses would come down the road and they'd look at the crowd on either side of the road, half passing back and forth along the road, presenting their horses with nouveau pli, the beautiful bend. Let's see a zigzag, you guys. Super half pass side by side, and our young horse is going to follow suit.
Are those white horses Arabians?
No, they're up. I'll tell you in a second.
Beautiful. And working together like this is so good for the horses. They're herd animals. They like their own people. They like to be in a crowd. Getting the young horse experience with the big horses. All right, let's give a big hand for these three horses.
No, they're from Spain.